back to the channel, everyone. You're here with Dave from Mad for Heli and the TB70 Super Combo build. Tonight we are at build series 7. 7 is motor. Not going to throw the motor. And flybarless. What do they call it here? Gyro mount. Flybarless mount. Couldn't think of the word. Alright. Pretty easy, this one. Nice big motor. Dominator series. 490 kV. It's a 4535. Don't know the specs it can pull. Small copper in there. Everything's pre-soldered. Haven't had trouble with the line with their soldering, so they pump these bad boys out. I wonder how many they got sitting on the shelves. When are we going to see a new motor from them? I wonder if we're ever going to have maybe an Elite series, or maybe a black motor or a different color motor for, you know, just have your standard motor, and then if you want your hopped up motor, one that's actually been designed and worked on and made more efficient. Interesting. It's nice and heavy. Be nice to have some scales to show you, but I think the forums are telling me it's, you know, around that 600 grams. So a nice upgrade to get this thing lighter would be upgrade the motor. But you know, right now we're gonna use what we've got. We're gonna fly it as it is. That bad boy's going in. So very easy. All you need to do is make sure, so orientation, front of heli, when you look at it, where you want your motor wires. So I was having a bit of a look at mine before off camera, and I'm going to wrap my leads around the front, and they're going to come up underneath like I've done all my machines. Quite like it. Don't have to bend wires too sharply. So stick it on like that. Let's see what holes we've got. Now I'm not going to Loctite these in because the next series is a big belt upgrade. So I just want to leave this all loose so I can do my next little build video. So you would use typically a red or a blue Loctite. Blue Loctite's probably not as good as the red. Doesn't handle as much heat. I've never had any trouble with it. Just let it dry properly. Probably put plenty on there. I'd actually would say use a lot of Loctite on that. If any of these are ever stripped a little bit, change them out. You don't want to get stuck here, okay? Because if you have to grind that out, got a damn big magnet here that's going to suck every spark or every shaving piece of swarf down in there. So look after those bolts. That's it, basically. There's 4 bolts. I would put 4 in normally, not for this one. And then you would put on your pinion. Don't have a pinion here. Where's the pinion at? It's in my bag. Where did I put that sucker? Frickin' losing my mind. Upgraded. I wouldn't say upgraded. Replaced motor pinion. The old one I threw out. Basically the old one was like a 2-piece. I reckon they fixed it now with this. This is the 23 tooth. So it doesn't come with a flat. So I don't know if you can see that there. I've ground a little bit of a flat in it, enough to bite in. You don't want to grind off too much. Machining again, beautiful. So it gives you, give you a measurement here. Measurement is that line. So don't know if you can see it in here. Maybe just. There's a small groove there. That's where you're meant to set it. We stick it on there. And basically it just comes off. It just clears in there. There's no need for a third bearing on this. There's no need for it. It's too close to that bearing. All the weight's right there next to the bearing, so just sits there like that. You would tighten up the grub screws. This is coming off shortly, so tighten them up, Loctite them in. Stop by and have a watch of the big belt upgrade, and we'll finish this off. But that's basically that. And then we get our heli. Motors face forward, like so. Might need to pull these cables through a bit tighter. Get one side in. And again, some people just like to get these in and then take them back out and Loctite them. And that's exactly what I do. Some people like to get it all adjusted first and take them out. If you haven't noticed here, same size bolt, look at the size of the washer, different size washer. Bigger the washer just equals more grip on the frame, more power. This holds more power like that. I will say, I had this sitting on the ground earlier. So I've just finished doing up 2 T-Rex 600s for a mate, and I had them sitting around my room. They're quite large helis, you know, they stand up, they sit high. Having this on the ground, it's quite low to the ground. Yes, I know I don't have the head on, but just in general, it's very compact. So you tighten that up. You'd have all your belt train in there. You would put your belt on. Like I said before, you don't want to be rolling your belt over that. You want to have that in a position. Sorry, that's the tail belt. The belt should just go straight on there. Get your belt on, even if you need to, get it down in there first. The bottom here is changed to aluminium, so if you wanted to roll the belt on that, you could. Makes it a little bit easier. I think there were people snapping theirs off. And then we've got our gyro mount at the back. Motor's nice and beefy. What do you reckon? Looks pretty badass, I reckon. Pretty badass. Not a fan of the colours. There are better colours out there, but what do you do? Alright, gyro mount. Pretty easy, this one. Just go straight in there. Bolts. I like it. It's nice. It's nice and easy. Nice. Way too much coming out. Way too much thread locker. There's one in there. That should have been a countersunk. That should have been countersunk into the carbon fibre like that. When you've got your all of these should have been countersunk. When you've got your fly ballast controller on there, you hope it fits between there. When you've got all your servo leads coming in. Interesting. And they're not actually long enough to go around the back either. Anyway, that concludes this build. Ep7 motor and gyro mount. have a feeling you didn't see a lot of this video, which was disappointing. Anyway, I'll catch you next time. Big belt upgrade. Thanks for watching, guys. Bye.